Hi, I'm Michelle Sterling for Friends of Science Society. Are you a climate criminal? Did you throw your kids in the car and take them on a 10-day road trip this summer? Are you responsible for burning up the planet like Mark Holland said in the House of Commons, where we're going to be trapped inside a greenhouse of invisible gases that we're all going to burn up and die and become crispy critters?
Kids, you can take a summer fun time vacation where you're locked in a car for 10 consecutive days nonstop with no bathroom breaks, and the Conservatives have a plan for you to have that summertime fun. And the cost? Give up the future of the planet, right? Don't worry, kids, about climate change. Don't worry about taking action on the planet. Enjoy your 10 hours in the car and let the planet burn.
Is that you? Did you do that? Well, if so, can anyone tell me why today in Alberta in the middle of September, the temperature is barely 10 degrees Celsius? That's not much of a boiling planet, is it? And it looks like we're going to be in for an early and cold fall. So, if you haven't read our reports yet on the cost of climate regulation, get at it. It's on our website. There are 3 reports on the cost of climate regulations and climate policies. One is, what is climate policy costing us? Another one is turning taxpayers into risk takers. And another one is called burdensome ideology, the cost of climate regulation. And you know what the kicker is? The kicker is there's a 4th report by Robert Lyman that's a plain language summary of a report that Fraser Institute did. And it shows that even if Canada met its climate targets, which it can't do, the reduction in global warming would be 0.007 degrees Celsius, 7 thousandths of a degree Celsius by 2100 versus Canada doing nothing. So, if you're concerned about a boiling planet, I think you better check your references. You're going to hear a lot more climate hysteria in the coming weeks and days because the Summit of the Future is coming up in New York. New York Climate Week is coming up in New York. The presidential election in the United States is coming up November 5th. The COP29 conference is going on in Baku, Azerbaijan in November. And next year, it's the 10th anniversary of the Paris Agreement. And Roger Pielke Jr. shows us that despite all the big promises, there's been no decarbonization, no reduction in emissions, really, on the planet. So you got to ask yourself, what are we doing this for? Why are we scaring our children? Why are we scaring and impoverishing our citizens while we're making a lot of green cronies rich? Ask yourself these questions. Look at our website for more climate science information. For Friends of Science Society, I'm Michelle Sterling. Come on, boil!